got going on today. So I got the Garrett AT Pro, and well, I should have left all these in a little box, but this is my collections of most valuable so far this year. These are wheat pennies, and got quarter, got the Liberty head dime, got the gold coin, some tokens, white gold ring, silver ring, smaller silver ring, a penny, regular Eisenhower silver, and I figured that we would start by kind of tuning in. That's why I'm bringing the case with me on certain hunts and letting my ears get used to all these different sounds, because the machine is still new to me and all that, and because I have them. So let's see what the numbers are on these. So turn the machine on and then ground balance it. Not much here, goes right away. And I keep mine right now, I'm in the pro mode, the proportionate audio, so that everything makes different noises according to its size, depth, and target. And I have it in custom, and that's how I have my custom setup, is just the bottom dropped off. I haven't found anything that I want that comes into that range yet so far, so we shall see. And then my sensitivity, I go all the way up sometimes when I'm finishing out a sight, and right now that's about where I keep it. So every time I turn it on, that's about where the sensitivity is, and that's how I'm running. So let's see how these coins read. Let's start by switching arms here, and first will be the gold coin. Where are you? I can't see you on screen. There it is. Okay, so it's in plastic case, but that was actually found here, so I thought good spot to come test everything out. So let's see what the number is. Take it up a few inches so we're farther away. That's your numbers on that gold coin. So, gives you some more idea. You know, you'd have to accept something between a 66 and a 65 if it was buried deep, and all the way up into a 71 if it was eroded right out to the surface somehow. Here's the question: is tannic acid the perfect chemical cleaner for coins? Because every coin that I pulled out of the soil so far was just as shiny as it could get, and then they dull up just a little bit with exposure to the air. But this is what she looks like now, and the fine little scratches have gone away, and you can actually see the little dings and stuff in it. That's always good luck, I think. Just kidding. Don't mean to trigger anybody. We'll seal that one back in there more carefully later. That sits in there real tight. It doesn't move around at all. Neither does this much. Okay, next, how about our silver quarter? So there it is. 85, 87, 87 when you pull back, 85, 81, 86. Nice, right? Okay. Well, it's a refresher course. Here's a Liberty. See if the size and make of the, once again, pretty much the same numbers. Make sure my disc is nice and flat on it. Fly buzzing on my head. Yeah, right in there. The lowest would be in the high 70s and then all the way up in the mid 80s. Look at all those ladies. Wow, who would have ever thought, huh? I know I'm a dork. Okay, back to it. Okay, so this is a token, 78, 78, 78. Just curious. we're just looking. That was a no cash value token. I know it's not super precious, but neither is this one. Antique toy, but it was bigger. 89, 90, because of size, and it's aluminum. Aluminum always rings a little bit higher than even the quarters and stuff. Okay. What about our Eisenhower? Any different than the other silvers? Just curious. 82, 83. No. Maybe not going to climb all the way up to 86s and stuff because it's not quite the same size. Okay, this is our white gold ring, 14 karat, that we found on the beach. So, it's a little feathered edge, I love that. I don't know if that's showing up. There. Lost it already, right? There it is. There's that. That tells you something, right? I was at the beach yesterday having a hard time picking up 55s. There's your white gold. See that? Way down in the 50s. 14 karat white gold. Ooh. Do I disappear when I put it on? Let's see. What else? Silver ring. This is our finds from basically since January. So this can be our 6-month little wrap up on super precious. So it's reading up like the gold coin did. See how it's a silver ring, so it's not as high as a silver coin, not as low as a white gold ring. So really, I mean, at some point you gotta dig everything 50 and above if you want to get, where do you go? All these little targets. Here's another silver ring. This is the one that says simply India inside. And it's so small I wanted to see what its ID would be. Maybe purity, you know, India, they got the good silver, so. That's actually reading pretty darn high. So, drop you in here. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, the penny, just for a refresher course. Regular 77 penny or a wheat penny. So we got 80, 81, and that's, remember, copper. So between the machine, its signal, and its brain, and what it decides everything is, because of shape and everything. Oh no, that's not a, what did I say, 77, 57 wheat penny, I mean. So 81s. The zincs, of course, don't read as high as a wheat penny, so they're down in the 70s. And I hope that helps. I know it's all numbers, 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 but what's cool about Garrett is that they're using these numbers, and if you think about it, we kind of have a mass collective going on, if that makes any sense, because they've put this into 1 to 100, their target IDs, because we're all out here, because we have the internet to share all this information. And when you're calling out numbers of what you're finding, I mean, there's infinite number of targets, right? Everything that's ever been made could be found. But instead of just having a few numbers or different numbers on every machine, so many different people are using these Garretts in different spots on different types of relics all over the world, calling out the numbers. That's creating kind of like an information index, just this huge collective of information. And you can actually start to narrow it down to the most likelies, you know, in a big way. So it's kind of cool. The scientific thing there happening, like pass out paper tabs labeled to 1 to 100 to all these different hunters in the world, and when they find something, have them label it and be consistent. That's what this thing's doing. And So if you smell what I'm stepping in, it's a pretty cool scientific process that is just kind of happening because there's people everywhere using it because of the numbers. So pretty awesome, I think. I was sitting there thinking about it the other day, and I was like, wow, now that's something that hasn't ever happened before. You know, what a way to grid off the planet with one set of numbers and all know what each other is talking about. You know, we don't even have to have the same language. We can point at an object and use a number. So, right on, right on. Another one of these ant highways. You see it, this is also a pretty cool tree. The whole bank is eroded from it, but it's like, Jedi Master, I will stand. But yeah, look at the ant trail. Way out there. All the way along. Look at that. Boom, see it? They're dirt, man. All the way over. That's them. That's the highway you see there. It's not a crack in the earth. That's bare dirt. Going all the way over to the base of that tree. I think that must have been coyote or somebody getting after, or fox. Anybody going after some of the ground creatures. I see there's a hole there. I'm up here, sweating and sweating and sweating. And on top of this old foundation wall, it's pretty handmade. I'm going to check down in front of it. And you know what kind of feather that is? It's a red tail. It's an adolescent, so it's still stripy, but he's starting to get a little red on there. But I am super sweaty because when I got here, I had to fill 20 huge holes that somebody else dug at some point. And this road goes up to a spring. I've walked it before. And there's a lot of stuff here. I feel like it's more than just a spring house, you know. So, gonna give it a good once over for coins at least. And fill my holes when I do. And I'll let you know what turns up. Cougar. Here's an old relic. See the blade on that? The 3 holes? It's or the 2 holes? It's a blade off of I forget what, but there's 3 of them that goes on a little holder for a golf course. What's that blade come off of? Come on. Next cool relic out of this site. You can see how big it is. There's the wall tracing all the way down. Handmade pin key. It's still got the wire hooked to it. I'll show you. It's like a little handle. That was important. They had their little wire handle and it was wrapped on there. That's breaking off. So I'm okay with that. And then the cool ring. Restore up nice. And look at that. Can't wait to get that a little more cleaned up. But yeah, that's the remove the pin from something thing. Pretty cool. I'll take it.